Greetings from Dystopia, episode 79. Meh. That's kind of my mood today. It's just a little bit of meh. Trying to adjust this mic here. I don't know that I like the mic overhead. It doesn't necessarily pick up as well as it did when it was on the belt or on my shirt. But I'm trying to cable route. Anyways. Yeah, headache's a little better today. Thanks for the emails and a couple messages. I appreciate it. It's just a headache. I don't know if it could well be tied to the pressure. The pressure change with this front coming through. But yeah, we still got a lot of clouds here. Spin you around and give you an up view there. Gotta admit, they are rather beautiful clouds, but not exactly what I wanted to see today. I had originally intended that today would be just to go out in the woods and hang a hammock, read a book. But we've had on and off thunder lines moving through, so thunderstorm lines. Up the river, so yeah, it's just a good day to just go out and do my minimums. Today, walk-wise, is actually an easy day, so I'm just going to go over to the preserve here and do one lap through the woods, and that'll get me the rest of my steps. I'll go back and work on the bench some more. I moved a few things around last night, played around with it. Trying to make do with the things I have right now and not go out and buy a ton of other things. And I was looking through, it's just a big Sterilite tub, for moving things with the lid. I don't know storage box. But I was looking around and I opened that one up, and that's where I found that rack shelf. And I also have a rack mount monitor holder. It's just two side panels and a piece across with screw slots cut in it. And I looked at that just a little while ago and went, if I flip that around, I can use what would be the front ear tabs for the rack to go down on the desk, screw it in. If I flip the shelf over, it's literally a shelf instead of the back plate, and it's with the screw holes. I can permanently mount things there. That'll work. Cheap furniture. It looks more it looks a little more industrial anyways, so probably look at that when I get back. The power supply idea, we will do a video on that one for sure. I'm going to go pick up a cheap white melamine cutting board. Hopefully I can find one that's the size of that shelf. I need to measure it out so I can be as close as possible, because that I can screw mount to the back of the upright plate where I showed the Arduino and the Raspberry Zero mounted on that DIN rail. On the back side of that, I'm going to mount that melamine board. And what that does is that gives me a surface to screw into, so I can mount a computer power supply on the back side of that shelf, bring the cable around to the breakout to make the power supply. So we'll detail all that in a video. I'm just trying to find easy ways to do things to make it cheap on me, cheap on you guys if you decide to follow along, and simple. A lot of things I do are the KISS principle, keep it simple, stupid. If it doesn't need to be overcomplicated, there's no reason to overcomplicate it. There's an idea. When I get my Raspis all hooked up on the DIN rail, I can set up network monitoring and just look at the Raspis through a single interface. There was another one that came up about home automation, what I do, what I've done. That was another question. it's all relatively straightforward for me right now. It's just all done with Google. So I tell Google, hey, turn on this light, or turn on the living room light, turn on the TV backlight. All simple stuff like that. I could look into doing a Home Assistant video. We talked about that before. Home Assistant is one of those things I've always wanted to look at and just never taken the time. If you're not familiar with it, Home Assistant is it's a system, but it's a browser-based management for home automation. They've added in a lot of IoT functionality, so any small IoT devices you have on the network, a lot of them can now be integrated into the Home Assistant interface, which you can access through a web browser, through your phone, through, I'm 99% sure I read there's even an app for it for your phone. So that's another project we can do coming up. And there's a lot of cars here. But that's okay, because I think we are going to I'm going to walk down the trail, around, out, over to the river. Oh, you can't see my hand. Around the trail. Take the shortcut through the field. We'll go over to the river, cross, come back on the steel bridge, the old brown bridge, and then back to the van. That'll give me more than enough steps. But yeah, those are all little things we've got coming up. Oh, I guess I should check the radar first. Right now it looks really good. The vast majority of the heavy weather is east in Indiana, west in Iowa. Iowa looks like they're getting the poop knocked out of them right now. And then southern Michigan. Right now locally is pretty clear. Down to a 5 mile, 100 mile zoom. Let me go get started walking. I'll bring you guys with, and we'll do some video from the bridge. See you in a bit, guys. Well, I was kind of thinking we wouldn't get any rain, and that's what the radar looks like. But that cloud is looking a little feisty. It's really... I love these big fluffy clouds. It doesn't matter. They're still nice. Yeah, for a second there I thought a raindrop. Yeah, I did. I felt it. It hit me in the head. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not... doesn't get too rainy. But 90% done with my walk. Okay, so I got my distance down. And the raindrops are coming more and more frequent. So instead of going to the old steel bridge back there, we'll walk to this trail crossing of the creek, and then I'm going to turn around and go back. Good God, there's that tree right there. Oh man, it is so, it just, that strawberry smell. I don't know what that tree is, but just the smell of that is just incredible. It's a weird angle to shoot, but I'm doing it for a reason. This cloud right up here had a really slow rolling rumble in it. Cloud to cloud lightning. But yeah, that sounded really cool. It was just, it almost sounded like a jet, but with a boop, 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 boop back behind it. It was pretty cool. And there's the creek. Much calmer today than the other day. Might be worth coming back out and trying to fish this again tomorrow or Friday. See how well it dries up, weather-wise. I don't have the external mic on, so it'll be hard to pick up the sounds of that water, but it should be alright. I don't know how well this will catch this, but there's a little crab spider there. This is when you need to be able to manually focus. And again, I wish I had zoom. Little bunny. Just sitting there. Oh, there he went. Oh, no. I sure hope that comes through. Right there, center of frame, is a pig smallmouth. Actually, there's another one to its right. Okay, that one, sorry, the one to the right's a carp, but that makes sense. Smallies follow the carp. And that's it for today. Be good, be well.